come on in. Please grab a seat. I'll be with you in just a sec. Okay, Frank. Hey, I hope you weren't waiting too long. We're really busy this time of year.
That's alright, I understand.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Frank Murphy, born on the 21st of January 1980 in Black Rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, educated at St. Joseph's National School, then pre-3 for secondary. You did an excellent leaving cert, went straight into UCC, got a degree in finance, and then he went straight into Lloyd's of London, where you were for the next 5 years until now. Very impressive, Frank.
Thank you. That was a long, hard slog, but I got there in the end.
You certainly did. Now this tells me a lot about you, but it doesn't tell me a lot about you. What can you tell me? I need to know deep down about who is Frank Murphy, you know?
Okay.
I guess what I'm asking is, who is Frank Murphy?
Well, I like soccer. I usually go to Anfield a couple of times a month. I have an apartment in the centre of London.
I guess what I'm asking is, I want to get to your personal identity, your true self. What are your strengths?
My strengths? Well, I'm honest. I believe in respect. One should always respect others in the way you'd like to be treated yourself.
Don't bother getting your supervisor. He's just as big a loser as you are. Your whole company's a goddamn joke! Just send me the software!
I consider myself to be a generous person. I always try to be charitable to those less fortunate than I am.
Christ, would you ever just get a job?
Oh, well, that's great. And what about your weaknesses?
Weaknesses?
Well, I mean, everybody has weaknesses, except me.
Well, I can be impatient at times.
Hey, sweetheart, where's my fucking chicken?
Well, we can all be impatient sometimes. What else?
I do like an odd social drink every now and then.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a few drinks.
No, I guess not.
Any other chinks in your armor?
Well, people have called me a perfectionist at work at times, and I don't really see it.
Frank, you still here?
I'm not going anywhere until I get these accounts done.
Okay, don't work too late.
Well, this is good. I'm just going to get a real picture of who you are. But let's really cut to the core. Let's get to the brass tacks, nitty-gritty, all that jazz. What would you consider to be your greatest achievement?
Well, there are quite a few. If I was to pick just one, I'd have to say my graduation. I earned the title of scholar that year, and my parents were so proud of me.
The title of top scholar, you must have busted your ass for that one.
I did. Studied all day. Had no social life for a year. But it was worth it.
I'll bet it was. And what about regrets, mistakes you've made. What would you consider to be your biggest regret?
Well, not too many of them, right? Let me see.
I mean, we all make mistakes. You know, I made mistakes. There's things that I regret. God knows that.
Well, there was that time in college. I was in about second year and I met this girl. It was around Christmas. She was in first year arts. Yeah, it was a Christmas party. We just really hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things got serious really quickly. Stayed together for about 4 months. And then, to cut a long story short, I slept with her best friends while she was asleep upstairs in bed.
Oh, you bad boy.
She didn't catch us in the act or anything, but her friend got a guilty conscience and had to confess everything to her. She dumped me and I never saw her again.
Mm.
Even still, it just eats away at the back of my mind.
You really like this girl.
Man, she was so hot.
Okay, Frank. I think that's about all I need. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about? Maybe get off your chest, ask any questions, anything?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, that's it then. Thank you very much for your time. You did a great job. You can go see your mother now.
I haven't been completely honest with you. When she was sick, I wasn't there for her. I was far too busy making money at work and looking after myself. I was so selfish. I was an hour flight away and I came home once a year. I was never there to support her. I can't see her again.
Well, she wants to see you. And you're all she talks about. You're ready now. Go on.
Hey, Peter, we're still on for lunch later, right?
You bet, JC.